Hey you guys, it's Hurricane Monday. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody. I can't hardly watch weather channels and stuff. It's really hard, you know. I know my time is coming, probably sometime this season for a hurricane, but it's hard to watch it because I have been through so many devastating hurricanes, whether they be more wind events, more rain events. You know, we had one recently that had this whole garden right here pretty much underwater. A few years ago, about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. Anyhow, so I'm in the house going, oh, I have a breeze. It's a little bit cool. It's a little crazy. But I was thinking, I don't really want to do a lot of work, but I do want to do some layout work in here for right now. And just for like maybe 30 minutes, an hour. I might get cold and wet, or it might feel dangerous. This sucker is like, it's not moving fast. I don't know, maybe this isn't the best idea. It's just this one band I think is going over us. We really have only had like an inch and 3/4 of rain. Anyhow, I think what I'm going to do is just pull all the ground cover real quickly and then assess the winds at that point. All right. Y'all, we got so much to catch up on. It's been like 5 days since I put a camera in my hands. And I set the trap. Oh, y'all, see? More banana trees down, more banana leaves down. I was like, I've got to set the trap. Figure out what in here is climbing all of my trees and bringing them over. I think oh, I knew it was probably a big possum. Oh, buddy. Back up, back up. You don't want to get... Back up. I know you had all your shots, but still. I wonder if this is the only thing. But I am really glad. Finally have one of the creatures that... Oh, buddy, no. Okay, so in this case scenario, I'm going to have to put the camera down and put Buddy up in the house, and then I throw a towel over all this, and then I take him out the fence and get him outside, and then we'll release him I don't know, at one of the parks or something. We have so many parks around here, but I know one thing. Somebody's been tearing down all my banana trees. And I'm thinking, you look kind of small. You don't, are you mama or are you just a teenager? You look just like a teenager. Oh, you stink. Oh, I know you're fierce. But I did catch you right over here by the opening. Man, look at this. I even put in a little, a border edge concrete piece right here, and whatever it was still pushed it out. Oh, stop. I know, Buddy's my fierce defender. You're calling in the other dogs in the neighborhood. Okay, so let me get him put up. And, well, I didn't really need one more thing on my to-do list this morning, but anyhow, what I was going to do soon is attack this. So I gotta attack a lot of things really, but this is really bothering me. I just fed the chickens. They need water. So let me come back after all that is done, and oh, look at the pretty sun. And just kind of, we'll start tackling. I've just been so busy. We've had heat advisories, 105, 108, 100. Today's supposed to be 110 heat index. I'm not really wanting to do this pile, but I see no other way around it. I have to do it. I have to at least do it in the little areas. And then I may be having the tree guys, when they come, they have a scoop and they may be putting the rest in the gardens. But I've got to prep for that, and let me take care of this. So as you can see, I am doing well in the seedling department. I got to separate those. Yeah, onions are doing fantastic. Let's see, I think we're at day maybe 21. I'll have to go back and look. Maybe day 22. Looking good. Some of the old seed, that's Texas Early Grano, was older. Savannah Sweet was older. These are bunching onions. I had, oh, King Richard leeks. They're coming, but so slowly. Ugh. And this is the shallots, and I don't know what's going on with them. And this was chives I saved. Those are about the only ones that are not doing fabulous. I did this section off camera you did not see, so I added some chocolate sunflowers. They might, I don't know if they're going to come up or not. They've been waiting a couple days for those. Sweet Genovese basil also hasn't popped yet. And that was, oh, starting to pop. There it is. Skyphos butterhead lettuce. So I did 3 rows of that. Some are up, some are not. Nero de Toscano kale, which is a dinosaur kale. Bellstar broccoli's up. I have another Bellstar broccoli. Stonehead cabbage. Savoy King cabbage is just starting to pop up. And snowball cauliflower. Yesterday I thought, oh, the seed was very old. But look, it's starting to pop. A little bit here, a little bit there. It dried out, so I think it just needed water. Over here I have Echinacea purpurea. I have like 4. Sorry, I shouldn't have given you a tour right in the middle of hard work. But some of the artichokes are coming up. Some of the celery is coming up. Can you see in there? And putting on second leaves, true leaves. What was in here? Oh, the Dusty Miller. That's a plant with white foliage. And then we have, oh, the tags are the other way. These were new. Oh, these were, okay, these are the sunflowers. So last year I started them around Christmas, the week of Christmas, and for spring. And this year I decided, oh, I'm going to get them started in the fall so they're kind of up and big, good. And even if it's cold, like I'll put them in the shed or the garage or whatever for the cold snaps. But then they'll be like blooming and ready. hopefully, my goal is like February or March. There's nothing in these. So anyhow, that's what also makes this other project so important. And let me show you where I left off with all that hurricane rain. Man, I just had so much to do after that happened. Get back on track. Do fun things too, you know. But anything besides working in the garden in 100+ degree heat index. So here we go in the morning light. And we have a flower bed here, a walkway here, but he's still walking on everything. He doesn't understand yet. This will be essentially lettuce, and I think down here, what do we say? Maybe turnips or something. This is also big lettuce, kale, and other things. Somewhere in here we turned to broccoli, and then there's going to be carrots somewhere somehow. So I just cut in the walkways. My job today, and the other point of this video, is just to put in the mulch in the walkways. Now, why did I do this? I did it because I have a lot of flooding in this area. This is my lowest bed in the whole house or yard. And so I figured if we had drainage areas with the mulch where the water could drain off, that'd be great. Also, I'm going to cover these with ground woven black fabric, you know, that stuff. At least for the lettuce, because we're going to do market gardening. We're going to do that for the lettuce areas, and probably not though for the broccoli or for the carrots or anything. I have a clean horse manure coming for this bed and this bed, but for this whole garden, the south garden. So, oh look, honorable mention, butterfly pea, doing fabulous here. Took a while to come into its own, kind of slow because I cut it back a lot. We're going to clean all this out. Some of it I will just layer mulch and manure on, but we'll get the big things out and then we'll kind of layer over it like a no-till kind of. Now this, because just by nature of cutting out these, look at the difference. See the sand versus what's been amended. So we'll amend this and then nope, don't till it again. So it's not actually been tilled, it's just had this dirt put on here. That's what I'm trying to say. My brain is still slow. Let's go into a time lapse and at least get some of this started. Okay, you guys, so at least there's the first layer down in this garden, in South Garden. And so the walkway and the other two little mini rows, they're done. They give me access between each the market little garden strips. And I will probably not bring you along. I'm going to do like a second layer of this. But I'm going to do it off camera, and then I will bring you, I promise I'll bring you along when we do the flower bed, because that will also be Sunday or Monday. We'll get it all cleaned up. We'll put a lot of those zinnia and marigold and whatever else transplants in there. And and then that can be done. And then I think we start a north garden, and at least half of it, because the other half is butternut squash and sweet potatoes. So then we'll get north garden done, get a lot of that out of there, and then we'll go to salsa next and remove the pepper area. The back area where the sweet potato vines are was mostly cleaned out earlier this summer, like June or July. So anywho, there we go. You have, you know, the start of the fall garden. It's still just prep work, but I like visually that motivates me to visually see that. So, and then I have got to get some of those babies out of trays, and especially something is coming with wind and rain, and so I won't really know if it's coming to us for like another week. But depending on that, we'll probably put the zinnias and marigolds and stuff like that in over here. What? We got a rocket going off as I'm talking to you. Do you hear? See that line right there? That's a rocket. Oh my goodness. I don't see the, oh, it's like in here. You hear the rattle? Oh my goodness. You know how many times I've near missed like catching that on a video for you guys while I'm doing the garden work? And finally it caught up with me. There went a rocket right in the middle of a video in the ending. So you guys, with that said, actually I've got to run to the airport. Jack needs a second set of hands for something he's working on, and then I get to come back. It might be too hot, but this evening I'll probably put that second layer down here. So you guys, and then we'll clean up the bed together, and we'll start filling this in with flowers for the fall. And then that'll be one thing checked off the list. And I even have some of the tomatoes ready to go. So you guys, with that said, take care, God bless, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. I have a little addendum before I start editing this video. So I came home from the airport. I had some banana trees that lost their racks, so I took those down in the back, and then I was like, oh, I would like to do a couple things. I had this little box sitting and waiting for fall, and a little flag from my friend Sherry, and then it's like a spool for electrical wires or plumbing or whatever. So I had that, but I wanted to kind of hide it with the hay. I had hay sitting in my shed that needed to come out. It's like 1.5 years or more, 2 years old. And then I thought, okay, I'm gonna grab one of my little scarecrows. And then I got the 3 little ones out, and I did put a plant in there, but to be honest with you, nothing's in bloom. So anyhow, I just thought, I have my little rose. So I thought while I was out here, I just wanted to set up a little pre-fall display, and I think it's so cute. It's something to start with and work with, something to give the neighbors something else to look at besides that nasty ground cover. So